Everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Firered and Leaf Green. In the last episode, we got our Pokemon Shelly, and we love her so much, but she's a little weak, so we need to make sure we power her up. And that's what exactly we're gonna do. But to power her up, we need to level her up, and to level up, we need the XP share, and to get the XP share, we need Pokemon. 52 to be exact. Well, actually, technically, what's our Pokedex at? We're at 18, 19 if you evolve Shelly, so we need 31. So not too bad. But before we go on that little side quest, I want to check out what's in these houses right here. This old man, I'm sure he has the most wonderful words to say. Yes. Old people, man. Sometimes I just don't understand them. And what do we have in this house? Oh, another fisherman. Hello there, Rand man. How does he know my name? Oh, this is awkward. Alright, cat's out of the bag. So, I actually just recorded this intro like 2 minutes ago. And I forgot to turn my mic on. And I noticed it. Thankfully, I noticed it before anything big happened. Let me tell you, if I would have been very upset if I noticed it much later. It was only 2 minutes of footage, so it's okay. But I already talked to the old man, and I already talked to this fisherman. And this fisherman gives you the good rod. That's funny. That also reminds me, I haven't saved my game since I recorded the last, like, 4 episodes. So I should probably do that. Saving. Alright, we are good. Alright, anyways, now that my secret was out, now we can actually go to the Safari Zone. So, if you go up here, you can get to the entrance of the Safari Zone. The Safari Zone is a place where you just catch a lot of Pokemon. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just $500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open Safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Yes. That'll be $500. You can only use... So, basically, you can only use Safari balls in this place. And I don't think he mentions it, but you also have a limit on steps. So you have 600 steps. As you can see, you walk a step down. So, first time around, we are going to go... Well, first we're going to catch anything we see. If we don't own it, we're catching it. Rhyhorn! I don't even know if I talked about Rhyhorn, but I'm going to pretend I haven't talked about any of these guys. Rhyhorn is... he's a good Pokemon, but his quad weakness to water and... grass definitely makes him kind of undesirable in my opinion, especially in a region with a lot of water and grass types. I personally don't care for him that much, but he has good defense. Alright, let's see if we can catch him, and voila. That is 19 caught. Good. I probably should read the Pokedex entries, huh? Wah. Alright, onward. I'm not going to try catching stuff in the areas too much because we do have a goal this first session. So I'm just going to go with the flow and, again, catch whatever we find. Nidoran! We already went over Nidoran, but Nidoran is a poison type. He's really good attack. Nidoran was almost on my team, so that shows you that he is actually very desirable in some way. Very good Pokemon. You do need a Moonstone to evolve him, so make sure you don't waste your Moonstones on other things like Jigglypuffs or Clefairies. Who would do that? Onward. Dude. Really weird that the Safari Zone music is just the evolution song. There's also a lot of items in the Safari Zone, so keep that in mind too. Make sure your bag's empty. Execute, a grass and psychic type Pokemon. Execute is an excellent addition to any team in my opinion, having 2 great typings, and he gets access to pretty good moves. And he fled. You know what? I'm done complimenting you. I was gonna say he evolves with the Leaf Stones. You can get him powered up pretty easily. Doduo, a normal flying type. I have used Doduo a lot of times in these playthroughs. I really like Doduo. Despite it being a flightless bird, it can learn fly, which is really weird, but I've always thought that was really funny. Yeah, Doduo would be a great addition to your team. It learns great moves. Highly recommend it. Doduo was caught. You know, I keep saying I'm gonna read the Pokedex entries, and I never do. Onward, James. My parents always say that, and I don't even know where it's from, but it's pretty catchy. I don't remember the way. Oh, this isn't the way. But I found a Quick Claw. Quick Claw, actually a pretty good item. I might put that on the Pokemon. Quick Claw basically makes it just so there's a chance that you'll just move first if you're not fast enough. The thing is, with the way that EVs and IVs work in this game, like, you'll probably be faster than most Pokemon, so it's not a big deal. Paris! Paris sucks. I'm not giving it a bio. I'm not talking about it. The only time you would use Paris is if you're desperate, want the move Spore, or you're doing a Nuzlocke and it's all you can get. Look at Paris's eyes. They're so creepy. Paris, do me a favor, just get in the ball. Just get in the ball. Thank you. Paris is out of the Pokedex. That was at 21. Oh my god, look, we're gonna get the Amulet coin and the XP share in no time. Alright, we go up, I believe. What do we got? Rhyhorn again. You know, I have never in my life have found a shiny in Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. But I always fear that my first time, Steel Wing, nice. My first time ever finding it is gonna be in the Safari Zone. Tauros! Okay, so Tauros is an excellent normal type Pokemon in this game. Very broken in the original game. This game, he's still good. He's very rare and he's very hard to catch. So I don't expect to catch him. But hey, we'll see. He would be a great... Oh god. And he runs. Oh, he's watching still? Okay, maybe he wants to be caught. Maybe he wants to be added to my Pokédex. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, normally Tauros is not that easy, but we caught him. Wow. Very cool. I'm very happy with that. Nice. Tauros was not one in my notes to be added to the Pokédex, so I'm glad that we did. Very cool. Alright, anyways, onwards. We're gonna go down here now. And when you go down here, you should find... Ranman has found the Golden Teeth. You might be wondering, what's the Golden Teeth for? Well, I'll explain that in a bit. But we're not done yet, because if you go in this house over here, this corner basically has all the goodies. Talk to this man. Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. And we receive HM03 Surf. Pokemon will be able to Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. And this HM isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over and over and over and over. You're super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Alright, so now that we got that, we're gonna catch more Pokemon, I guess. Let's see what's in the water. Let's use a Super Rod. Let's just see what we can lure. Is it something we don't have? Seeking? Oh, this is the evolved form of Goldeen. Seeking is okay. I personally wouldn't use Seeking. It's gonna run away because I said that. And I deserve that. Yeah, I personally don't like Seeking. That's just me. Goldeen and Seeking, they don't have anything special about them, in my opinion. Yeah, don't recommend. Goldeen. I just went over Goldeen. I don't recommend Goldeen either. Very forgettable Pokemon, in my opinion. I feel like Goldeen's really just known for the Pokeball and Pokemon Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is kind of funny. I never understood. So here's a random rant. So Goldeen's usually the Pokemon that Goldeen like gets sent out in basically the dud Pokemon in the Smash Bros. Series. Why is it not Magikarp? Like, hear me out. Make it Magikarp, and then if it gets hit enough, then it evolves into Gyarados and just wrecks the stage. I feel like that's such an easy win, but I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe I am. Sakurai knows all. Alright, we got another one. Let's keep fishing. See if we can get anything. I mean, I would like to maybe catch that Seeking, even though I said I don't want it. Listen, wanting Pokemon in the Pokedex and wanting it on your team are two completely different things. Not even a nibble. There's only 2 Pokemon in this whole pond. And I killed one and the other one got on their feet and ran away. Really? Okay, I don't want it. That pond is cursed. Nidoran again. No. No. How many steps do I have? 93. Will I make it down here? I'm gonna have to fish at another time. Chansey! Oh my god. Okay, so dang, we're getting the rare ones. Chansey is a very defensive Pokemon. I actually don't really like Chansey. There's ways to use Chansey strategically, but I personally, I don't. And you can't evolve it in this game, so... Well, at least in this main story, so... I don't think it's worth it. But Chansey is very rare, like Tauros status rare. Honestly, it's probably rarer than Tauros, to be honest. So again, like Tauros, I don't expect to catch this, but we're gonna try. 1. And it's probably gonna run. Yeah. You know, it happens. If you get off your... Okay, well, can't show you if I... Nidorina! We're gonna throw a ball at that. 1. And no. Nidorina is watching carefully. I guess I haven't gone over it. There's 3 options. You can throw a ball. You can throw a rock, which will... Hold on, let me think about it. A rock will make it more likely to be caught, but more likely to run. Bait will make it less likely to run, but harder to catch. So, it's a high risk, high reward, or... Well, however you want to phrase it. I usually don't use any of them. I usually just chuck the ball and pray. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yes. Add it to the Pokedex. Nidorina. So I was gonna say, there is a trick to, since you're limited steps, if you just move the D-pad very slightly, you won't move out of your tile, but it will still count as you moving in the grass. So eventually you will find a Pokemon like that. So if you want to save steps, you can do that. But honestly, $500 to move around, I don't think it's that much. It's not that bad. There are Pokemon, the game doesn't really tell you like the area you're in, but there are different Pokemon in each area. So I guess you want to keep that in mind. So if you're in an area, like you're just moving in, like in the first area, and you notice that like you're getting the same Pokemon, you probably just want to switch areas. But keep getting it around. Okay, what I'm going to do is, first we're going to do this. So we're just going to move until we run out of execute. You're back. Okay. Don't run. Ah! After I complimented you. Ding dong, time's up. Alright. So, we're not done with the Safari Zone, but I do want to go show this. I should have cut, but I didn't. If we go back to the old man that talked funny, gonna talk to him. He's gonna. You gave the old man. Sorry, you gave the golden teeth to the warden. The warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word I was saying. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office. Let me give you something for your trouble. And he gives us HMO 4. So we got HMO 3, HMO 4. We are just loaded with the HMs. So we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna go to our TM box. And we are going to we are gonna teach Surf to our Shelly. Get rid of Tackle. 1, 2, 3. Poof. Yay. Shelly doesn't have hands. And we want to teach strength. Lucy can learn strength. Strength is a normal move. It's actually the same power as Mega Punch. And it can't miss, so we're gonna actually get rid of Mega Punch. Mega Punch actually isn't that strong, now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of crazy. So Mega Punch is out. Strength isn't a bad move, and because Clefable has a high attack stat and is gonna get stab off of it, it's actually not a bad investment in our Clefable, so that's good. So we are gonna now so with strength we can now move this boulder. It's a big boulder, but a Pokemon may be able to push it aside. Would you like to use strength? Yes. Lucy used strength. Lucy's strength made it possible to move the boulders around. Yay. I found a rare candy. Alright, so we taught Surf. And we got strength, but we're not done yet. But I'm not gonna watch me sit through the pain of catching Pokemon. So this is where I'm gonna go into Safari Zone again and just cut just cut until I catch new Pokemon. So I will be right back. Alright, I found a Venonat. Venonat, not a good Pokemon, don't recommend it. But he can be added to the Pokedex. Don't run, you dumb looking bug. You know, a fun theory I always see, that Venonat was supposed to evolve into Butterfree. They do look alike, and they have the same eyes, same coloring. And Venomoth looks more like a, well, I wouldn't say it looks like a Caterpie evolution, but very interesting. Come on. I always hope that one day Pokemon does like a little inside scoop of like the games being made. Get in the ball. Yeah, you're watching me, you stalker. 2, 3. Ah! One, 2, 3. Thank you. That is another one added to the Pokedex. Thank you, and good night. Nidorino, the evolution. We were kind of went over Nidoran already. Good Pokemon. Let's see. Boom. Always on Discord when recording these, aren't I? People watching this probably think, ah! Good in the ball. Good in the ball. Oh, come on. This is not a good sign for things to come. Let me tell you. One. Ah! Okay, Kangaskhan, another rare Pokemon. Kangaskhan is not as good as Tauros. I always saw it as a defensive version of Tauros. I don't know if they're officially counterparts, but Kangaskhan, defensive, but not the greatest in my opinion. But it's rare, so again, don't expect to catch it, but we'll see what happens. Oh god. Oh, he stayed. She stayed though. Okay. Kangaskhan, get in the ball, please. Okay. Well. Oh, but she's still here. Come on. Can you just shake? Oh, what a tease. The fact that we're this deep into the Safari Zone and we don't have an Execute yet is crazy. That's crazy bad luck right there. Thank you. See, was that so hard to execute? You're toying with me, and I don't like it. A Venomoth! Venomoth! I didn't even know Venomoth could be found in here. Venomoth, the evolution of Venonat. Didn't recommend Venonat. Don't recommend Venomoth. I deserve that. Alright. So I caught a few more Pokemon. The rest of the Pokemon for the 50, I'm going to do off screen. Just so I don't bore you guys catching. I just want to show you guys what you can find in Safari Zone. A lot of cool things. I didn't even find everything in there. Just to kind of go over a few more Pokemon. One, you can find Dratini in there. The pseudo legendary of the Kanto region. Dratini is an excellent Pokemon. The only issue being is Dratini is very hard to train. And to get to its fully evolved form, you have to get it to level 55. So it's not an easy Pokemon to train. But if you can get it to that level, you will be rewarded with a beast of a Pokemon. You can also find Dragonair in there. Kind of same concept of Dratini. If you don't want to raise Dratini, Dragonair makes it a little bit easier. But remember, you are limited to the Safari Ball, so they are a little hard to catch. And then the last Pokemon just at the top of my head is Scyther. Scyther is a good Pokemon. He cannot evolve in this playthrough of the game, so you're limited to Scyther. But a lot of people don't know this. Scyther actually has the same stats of his evolution in Gold and Silver. But I just think Scyther's evolution, Scizzor's typing is just better and move pulls better. And honestly, Scyther and Scizor don't really get really good until much later in the series, so still a cool Pokemon to have. Scyther and Dratini are available at the game corner as well, so if you want to just grind that, you can. But yeah, that's a Safari Zone. We caught over 10 Pokemon, but more importantly, we got HMO 3 and HMO 4 into our arsenal. So in the next episode, we are probably gonna fight the gym leader. So yeah, next time I see you, I will definitely have 50 Pokemon. I will be working out on my free time, and yeah. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again. Thanks again. Thank you. What?